social distancing, working from home, and panic buying, life has taken a sudden turn for the worse. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic pushing educational institutions into opting for the online mode of teaching, it will most definitely not dampen the excitement that comes on the first day of college. It is that time of the year. As a freshman who's excited but overwhelmed at the prospect of setting foot into a new environment, all of you must be pretty psyched about the campus and the memories you'll make down the lane. Wow, an 800-acre campus? Meeting new people who will eventually become an extended family, pulling an all-nighter with your roomie and then turning up just on time for the lecture the next day, the amazing feeling you get after swiping your card for the first time, the birthday bumps and becoming an extraordinary ramen chef. The first day of college will probably be one of the most iconic fantasies you've ever imagined in that little noggin of yours. It is time to crystallize those college fantasies. This virtual campus life may not be as surreal as leaving your hometowns and bidding adieu to your parents with a tear-stricken face. Campus life has got some perks, agreed, but be prepared to be on the edge of your seats as we walk you through the sprawling campus. Welcome to NIT Trichy. Sprawling over 800 acres, it ranks number 1 among all the NITs and is ranked 9th on the 2020 NIRF rankings. The campus of NIT Trichy is like an ocean in its terrifying power and rhythmic grace. An incredible journey awaits. Along the way, you will face fears and you will conquer them. You will identify streams of self-doubt, mold yourself and emerge triumphantly. This place commands the knowledge of 1,000 scholars and the memories of thousands of students. By the time the road ends, you will turn out as a more confident person. The administrative building with its clock tower is one of the institute's significant landmarks. The clock tower stands tall. It is an eternal beauty that for sure has transcended time. It reminds us of who we are and of the endless potential we possess by continuously enunciating NITT, the pride of India. We are the proud students of NITT and there are legends to be made. The quality of academics that is imparted to the student community, the faculty, the infrastructure and facilities, the fests and the student community add to the grandeur of our college. The academic blocks are some of those places where you'll be spending a lot of time. It will probably be the only place where maximum productivity will be achieved as the SEM progresses. Behold the academic block.
Now when the stage is set, after the introduction of college, let us move to the main buildings over the campus. Firstly, we'll tell about the academic blocks, which comprises of LHC, Octa, Central Library, Orion and OJS. LHC. The lecture hall complex situated at the core of NIT Trichy will be one of the most visited blocks as a freshman. Lecture hall complex, or conspicuously known as the LHC, is where the freshers will have all their theory classes. Its location makes it the most accessible of all the academic blocks, particularly from the boys' hostel. Well-ventilated classrooms and encompassed by a lavish greenery makes it perhaps the best spot to spend your mornings. On a typical working day, one will burn through 4 to 5 hours of their day here. Octa. Introduced in 1990 and housing over 600 high-end computers is Octagon. It is the institute's primary computer center with 8 computer labs, printing facilities and various engineering software for use by students available around the clock. The Octagon serves as a central hub for interconnecting the campus-wide LAN. This LAN caters to an aggregate of 7,500 users over the campus. Central Library. NIT Trichy has a modern central library with more than 2 lakh archives comprising technical books, reports, standards, compact disc and back volumes of journals. Undergraduate student can borrow a maximum of 6 books for 30 days. The library also provides air-conditioned and Wi-Fi enabled lobbies, making it the most likely place to study peacefully. Orion. One of the ongoing additions to the fleet of academic blocks and highlighting top-tier infrastructure is Orion. By and large, theory classes for the senior takes place here. Freshers would need to visit this building for their assessments and meeting for clubs and teams. OJS. OJS comprises the Department of Physics and Chemistry. Freshers will have their physics and chemistry laboratories here. Situated at one corner of the ground, makes it maybe the farthest spot from the girls' hostel, so pre-planning is necessary to guarantee you arrive at the classes on time. Now, we would like to bring to you the next segment which you all have been waiting for, the fests.
Student life in NITT isn't just limited to classes, labs and academics. Popular student-run festivals from a variety of domains happen all year round, always giving students something to look forward to. To start off, we have Festember, NITT's annual cultural festival, and Pragyan, NITT's annual technical festival, both featuring a wide variety of interesting events, thought-provoking workshops, insightful guest lectures, and mind-blowing performances. The major highlights of Festember and Pragyan are the Pro Nights, which feature several renowned artists and bands who come down to rock the campus alive with their soul-swaying music and light up the stage with their dazzling performances. And these memorable nights are held in the biggest hall in NITT, the Golden Jubilee Convention Hall. This massive wonder of modern architecture can accommodate up to 10,000 students and hence is the perfect venue for the campus's biggest events. To add to the fun and excitement, we have an inter-hostel fest tailored especially for the freshers, Avig, which features more than 50 events covering culturals, sports and many other fields. With 5 separate trophies to be conquered, hostel spirit, talent and togetherness will be tested to the maximum limit. It's the perfect opportunity to branch out into different talents and learn new skills while simultaneously having fun and forming stronger bonds with your hostelmates. Next up, we have the Interdepartmental Cultural Festival, NIT Fest, and the Interdepartmental Sports Festival, Sports Feet, where passion for one's department runs high. These fests serve as the perfect opportunity to network with your seniors from your own department and explore the interdepartmental rivalry. NIT Fest is held in the Barn Hall, which can accommodate up to 1,000 students. This hall is definitely the most popular among all the halls and is always filled with an electric atmosphere. Sports Feet events are held mainly in NITT's Crimson NSO ground, the indoor stadium, the basketball court, and several other courts and fields distributed across the campus. Just a minute away from the Barn Hall is the Tripoli Auditorium. It is the perfect place to host iconic guest lectures, seminars, and department symposiums. It is always jam-packed with an audience of more than 200 people. And no fest is complete without the food stalls, which include everything from top fast food joints to local delicacies. These stalls are set up outside the Barn Hall around the informal stage. The vast concrete and steel halls and venues of NITT come to life when adorned with festive decorations and the youthful energy of the students, and is a sight to behold. And these fests are just the beginning of your memorable journey in NITT. Aside from cultural, technical, and sports festivals, there are department symposiums, a variety of clubs to join, informal events and games, and several festive nights to truly absorb the student-friendly culture of NITT. With that, let's dive deeper into a typical student's life by taking a look at the range of departments and research institutions NITT has to offer.
Department of Architecture, started in the academic year 1980-81, is a hub of creativity and aesthetics. The facilities available in the department include computer laboratory, department library, materials library, model making workshop, construction yard, and building science laboratory. Apart from this, the wall paintings, sculptures, murals, and installation created by the students is another center of attraction. Department symposium our cult act as a commune for over 1,000 students, architects, and allied professionals from all over the world. Established in 1967, Chemical Engineering Department is regarded as one of the premier centers for chemical engineering in India by industries as well as academia. The department has built up good research, analytical, instrumentation and computational facilities. Golden Jubilee Building, Department of Chemical Engineering is inaugurated this year with top-notch infrastructure and facilities. Alchemy is the department symposium where students unite from different academic institutions to share their ideas, knowledge and technical expertise with students and engineers in the domain of chemical engineering to keep abreast with the latest developments. Department of Civil Engineering incepted in year 1964 and is shaping infrastructure development with societal focus. Department building lies along the College Avenue Road, giving it a convenient access to other amenities of the campus. Moments is the national level technical symposium of Civil Department. The Department of Computer Science and Engineering, with its cohesive team of faculty members, offers a sound program at UG as well as PG level. Department provides impeccable facilities such as data structure lab, system programming lab, microprocessing and interfacing, and many more. The Computer Science and Engineering Association hosts an annual national level technical symposium, Vortex. It was incepted grounded in the firm principles to provide a platform for technocrats to showcase their prowess in the field of computer science and information technology. The Electronics and Communication Engineering Department was established in year 1968. The Department of ECE is one of the most established and largest department in the institution. Faculty here brings state-of-art research, development and design experience in the classrooms, ensuring the students and alumni are able to apply for the registration as professional engineers in all parts of the global engineering and scientific community. Probe is the department symposium which was seeded in March 1992 with idea of organizing a national level technical symposium which would be the first of its kind in the college. The Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering was started in the year 1964. Since then, department has grown not only in terms of students and teachers' strength, but also in improving the laboratory facility for the art of teaching and research laboratories. Currents is the annual technical symposium of the Trical Department, first incepted in year 1990 as a humble affair by a group of enthusiastic members of Tripoli Association. Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering is one of the newest departments established in year 1993. The department, with its state-of-art laboratories as well as young and dynamic faculty, is involved in providing quality education. Sensors, the national level technical symposium of ICE department, is undoubtedly the jewel in the crown of the department. The essence of sensors is to transcend classroom and facilitate learning to give students a feel of subject and innovative and challenging events that pit some of the brightest minds in the country against each other. One among the first three departments to be established in 1964 in the institute, the Mechanical Engineering Department has had the reputation of being among the finest in the country and dedicated towards the advancement of technology and sciences. The calibration facilities developed by the department are in accordance with national standards for calibration of pressure, temperature and speed measurements. These facilities are utilized by ISO 9000 certified companies. Synergy is the annual national level technical symposium of the mechanical department. The Department of Metallurgical and Material Engineering, that is MME, admitted first batch of BE students in 1967, and since its inception, this department has been one of the premier center of excellence in the field of metallurgical and material engineering. Metal is an annual national level technical symposium organized under aegis of the Metallurgical and Material Engineering Association of NIT Trichy. Production engineering is a professional practice of manufacturing technology with management science. The goal is to accomplish the manufacturing process effectively and efficiently. The department offers engineering consultancy in the areas of design, manufacturing, and resource management. The annual symposium of Department of Production Engineering is Prodigy.
Essentials and facilities. Hospital. We have a hospital located within the campus, situated amidst the hostel, residential, and the academic zones. NITT Hospital has casualty, OP, and IP facilities, 24 hours fully equipped ambulance, and pharmacy. The ambulance services are outsourced from the Apollo Hospital Trichy, stationed at the Institute Hospital. Library. Our library stands out on world-class standards. The presence of modern facilities furthers the overall development of all the residents of NIT Trichy. Also, it assists students and faculty members in working in a cooperative way, enhancing the academic growth of the students. Guest house. The campus also has a guest house where people can stay in well air-conditioned rooms with food facilities at a minimal price. Laundry. All of us do get lazy sometimes when we can't do our laundry. And when you have a pile of clothes from the last 2 weeks, then you have no other choice rather than laundry shops around the campus. The prices are subsidized inside the campus as well.
Now you may have many other questions in your mind before entering college. Where do I get my snacks from? What about the stationery? Where should I go to get my mobile phone screen fixed? Is there any photocopy station in the campus? Where do I buy soap and detergent? Well, all these questions might sound trivial to you as of now, but all you need is one day in the campus to make you panic about this stuff. Everything from departmental stores to stationery shops, juice shop to photo studio, Xerox to cobbler shop, anything you need under the sun is always available at NITT, or to be more precise, at the shopping complex. So widen your eyes and adjust your mask as you are about to get a glimpse of your life as a hostler at NITT and where you will spend most of your time after classes. First we have is the 2K Market, the supermarket of NITT. A place for all your needs and a stage where you will be tested on how close-fisted you are, because once you enter, you will need all your strength to resist the urge to buy things. The feeling you get after making the payment for your groceries gives you a sense of responsibility which cannot be put into words. We recommend you to maintain the logbook for all your expenses because it is a Pandora box for your money. Jokes aside, 2K covers all the essential items one needs during their college life. Next up is the juice shop. After a long day of running from classes to labs under the scorching summer heat, the first thing that your heart will yearn for is a glass of chilled, freshly peeled fruit juice to quench your thirst and help you attain nirvana. And no, we are not exaggerating. Once you come to this shop, there is no going back. This will be a permanent dent for all years. The best place to get to know new people who might become friends for your whole college life or beyond, who knows. But one thing is for sure, juice shop will be up there on a list of top relaxation spots. Moving on to mobile or laptop repair shop. A mobile or laptop is the important part of a student's life, and the biggest headache arrives when any of them needs to be repaired. The repair shop is open from 8 am in the morning to 8 pm in the night, and one can go there for any mobile or laptop related problems. They also sell mobile covers and other mobile accessories. Now we have the stationery shop. The stationery for every department is available in the stationery shop, and beside it is the tailor where you can get your lab uniforms crafted to suit your size. You can also find lab equipment and instruments in the stationery. However, we recommend purchasing them from your responsible seniors for optimal rates. Photo studio. This shop will be useful for your documentation purposes. It is open on specific times but comes in handy when you need passport size photos for whatever reason. Lastly, we have the Xerox shop. You will be needing it a lot during your assignments and projects, so we suggest you befriend the shopkeeper to give you a discount to shave a few bucks off the price, and believe us, those bucks are important. Other essential shops. There is also a vegetable shop, a cycle repair shop, and a cobbler in the complex, and they are open during specific times in a day, so plan your appointments accordingly. Given the current situation, we all might have forgotten the fact that we are social animals who require social interactions to thrive and recharge. NIT Trichy has a variety of places where you can kick back and relax for a while with friends, far away from the academic buildings, a sort of a breather for you. So up next, we have the most important segment of our campus tour, places to Hangout.
Hangout spots. We define hanging out here in NIT Trichy in two distinct ways. First is socializing by spending time out with friends or conducting formal or informal club meets to keep up with the hustle. Second is getting some quiet alone time outside your hostels, away from all the bustle. These are the places where you'll mostly find yourselves whenever you get bored of a monotonous mess food or when claiming a treat from your frugal friend. Whatever the case, there are plenty of such places all over the campus. CCD. Cafe Coffee Day, or conspicuously called as CCD, is the first place any student comes to know of, as this is where your freshers' night interviews take place. For now, just pretend you're on campus. Situated on the other side of the admin block, CCD is the go-to place for a majority of informal club meets, club inductions, first dates, and study groups. Oh, a birthday's coming up? Cake from CCD it is. It also has a Student Activity Center, SAC, right above it. Present beside the NSO ground, CCD is the default option for the sports team in NIT Trichy when it comes to hanging out for an hour or two. If you feel the dire need to escape the heat, visit the almost always air-conditioned CCD and get yourself a cup of cold coffee. Coke Station. It is situated just beside the LHC, or the lecture hall complex. Despite its lack of an attractive surrounding, the buns, samosas and the juices here are quite good. It isn't bound to be your typical hangout spot, as most people come here just to grab a quick snack, but you'll often find yourself surrounded during the break. If you do find your friend here without you, then we recommend you unfriend him or her ASAP. Stone benches. These are situated at the pathway that lines College Avenue, all the way from the MIT fighter jet to the library. Secluded from the bustle of the campus, this is where you get some quiet. These benches can generously hold a maximum of 2 people comfortably. Do bear in mind, they tend to be occupied after sunset, and the pleasant breeze is probably the only reason. MIG, the pride of NITT. MIG is a fighter jet, and no, we won't bore you with the specifications of its model. It's situated right beside the architecture department and behind Orion. Students go here to have informal team meetings once or twice a semester to break the monotony of meeting at CCD. Be sure to visit the MIG during sunset, as it surely is a treat for the eyes, and let's be real, we're not waking up to see the sunrise anyway.
The institute boasts a plethora of extracurricular and recreational exercises that take the mind off scholastics. Students can loosen up themselves by enjoying sporting activities going from swimming, football, basketball, tennis, cricket, badminton, table tennis, chess, caroms, and so forth. NITT offers an assortment of sports grounds that cater to various sporting needs and a devoted sports complex with indoor badminton courts, a gym with all essential equipments separate for boys and girls. These facilities exist to cause the students to have a balanced college life. If a student performs exceptionally well in a game and shows gigantic enthusiasm, they can even get into teams that represent the college, which have proceeded to succeed at numerous competitions. Through these activities, students will begin to enjoy a better social life as well, in the end bringing about a properly adjusted mind to focus on scholastics. At the end of the day, recreational activities can be anything. One could insightfully spend his weekend by enrolling into the workshops or seminars which the different clubs in the college have to offer. Also, NITT has its own driving institute which functions around the year. They help learners at each phase of the process, from obtaining learner's permit till acquiring your license, all at a very nominal fee.
Hostels. Now it's time for one of the most important places for a college life, the hostel. From the birthday bashes to the overnight matches, everything will become a daily routine with hostel mates. We have 22 boys and 6 girls hostels in our campus. And from those, you'll be allotted 5 hostels, 4 boys and 1 girls. The hostels have badminton and volleyball courts. There are air-conditioned common rooms where you can enjoy movie watching or escape from the scorching heat of Trichy. Study rooms are also provided so that you can focus on making your days and nights productive. Messes. We have in total 10 messes in our campus. There are messes for both North Indian and South Indian foods, with separate food for vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Whether it's the joy of getting an extra samosa someday or national level useless discussion with friends, The mess is the venue for all those. Connectivity. NIT Trichy is located in NIT Tiruchirappalli district, subsection of the National Highways 45. The students can commute easily through buses from Trichy bus stand to NIT Trichy. The frequency of the buses is certainly competent. The railway station and the bus stand are located near, such that the buses operating from Trichy junction to Thuvakudi shall be utilized to leave the campus. Tiruchirappalli airport is located on the outer regions of the city, so it is recommended to reach the central bus stand and then start off with the bus to Thuvakudi.
There are a lot more surprises to be found and experienced in the campus, which we do not wish to spoil. We understand that everyone is itching to visit the campus, and we know you may have many unanswered questions. But worry not. The future isn't a warning, it is a promise. This may mark the end of this virtual tour, but there will come a time when we can all return to campus with things to learn, places to go, people to meet, and memories to make. We are just as excited to personally welcome each and every one of you to NIT Trichy. We thank you for your time and cooperation. We hope this tour has cleared some of your doubts while giving you something special to look forward to for the next 4 years. Stay tuned to the official social media handles of NITT Orientation for further information about the variety of events we have prepared specially for you.